Hi dear friends and welcome. Today I would just like to speak about becoming spiritually awoken and how much it has changed you as a person. If you have already become awoken and found peace with your true self and who you actually are, dear friend, yes, I would like to talk about how it totally turns your life upside down. It does, in a way that you couldn't possibly imagine. It basically empties all of the negative things away. It banishes that away, and it, as you become more evolved on this spiritual level of existence, you get guided very well indeed. Also, you do. It makes everything just seem as though it's been controlled also throughout your lifetime. When you look back, you see things more clearly, and you speak as you find. Also, you get confidence from it, and it carries you in a positive light. It does. When you become spiritually awoken, you meet your true self, who you actually are, and it can be hard to adjust to sometimes. It can feel overwhelming a little bit also, but it's all part of evolution, part of you moving in a positive light, in a positive state of being, and it's just what you call amazing. It's absolutely amazing when you become spiritually awoken. You start to take back control of your life. You start to do the things you've always wanted to do, where you maybe would have doubted yourself in the past and what have you, thinking, oh, I can't do that, or I haven't got the confidence to do this, but I would love to do it, but I daren't. Something was always kind of holding you back before the awakening happened. And once you actually become so open spiritually, as I said to you, everything actually changes. It does. You've got to learn over again. You have. And you also look back on the past mistakes, what you've done. We've all done them. Nobody's perfect. And it makes you think that was not the true you then, because you were in a circle of being kind of controlled, and it was what was basically imprinted into your mind, words from other energies perhaps. And to be truthful with you, it feels, once you do become spiritually awoken, that a lot of things in the past were unfair. We were misunderstood, because we didn't know which direction that we were actually going to be taken. We didn't know what our path was, what our destiny was. But we knew that there was something more to ourselves. And also people who have become spiritually awoken. They've been through like lots of trauma themselves in the past. They have, and what have you. And that trauma though give us strength to be where we are right now, standing here in this present. We had to go through those lessons, those teachings, those tasks, what was set out for us to be the person we are right now, today. It was a lesson. They were all lessons. We may have gone through many storms in our past also, and you know, them storms may have also fetched you out to beautiful rainbows. And when you become spiritually awoken, you liften the vibration of the world, basically. Because when you spiritually evolve and you work with love, kindness, compassion, you're grateful for everything you have right now in this present. You are. And you start to change. You don't appreciate the material things anymore. They mean nothing. You start even changing the way you think, the way you see things. You're more open. You don't judge. You are just on a beautiful journey of a higher intelligence, shall we say, that is guiding you in the most positive light that you could ever wish for. Yes, a lot of people may think years have gone by. How can I can't become spiritually awoken, but you can. You really can. If you meditate enough and connect to the higher source, and you are fully open to this happening, believe me, it will happen. And when it happens, your whole life turns upside down sometimes, because it gets rid of all of the negative things that you had, what was spiritually holding you back. Even down to your mind, it changes absolutely everything. It does. We become on a higher vibration. We start to feel things more, and we go off what we're given spiritually also, more than what maybe somebody would tell you, because it guides you in a way. It protects you also, and it just wants you to be on your own chosen path, and it just helps you move forward so much in your life. It does also. I know we all different, we all have different beliefs, etc., but this is how it happened to myself. Even I become awoken, then my whole life turned upside down, as I said. Then I started to having to get used to this new person the real me, the true me, the truth. I had to connect up to it. I had to adjust to it. It can take years. It can. And then you have like the healing crisis and everything also. And it's a journey and a half. It is. It just doesn't happen overnight. But it gets you to where you need to be, and it helps the world also and others. Because if we can get people to be spiritually awoken, it will lift the vibration of the world, which the world is messed up right now, as you know. And just by evolving more and becoming more awoken, you're connecting to that energy, and you are helping, because your energy is going to pass on maybe to somebody else, and then they'll become awoken, and it'll just keep building up and building up and building up. And this is what we need. This is what we need, a positive world, basically. And I know it's not going to work overnight, and I know I'm not daydreaming neither. This is just something what needs to happen, because the vibration of the world right now is very, very dark. It's very low. We've got some absolutely superior people in this world. We have who are looking after the world. They are, and they're doing so much goodness by doing that also. So well done to them. And this is what we've got to do, because if we don't do it, unfortunately, it's going to go what you call into a deeper, darker place, and we do not want that. We don't want it. We need to lift the vibration up, lift it up. So yes, when you come awoken, you are helping the vibration of this world, which needs you right now. It does. It needs you. It needs people like us who will look after it, will connect to the higher source, will connect by going out in nature, looking after trees, the bees, just by being grateful for what we have under our feet, basically. Because at the end of the day, the land, what we are standing on, we never own. We never own. It's just a status thing. It's Mother Nature. It's nature. It belongs to nature. Even though you may have 20 acres or what have you, yes, you've got it for while you are here, but once you step out and go to the summer lands, that land doesn't go with you, my friend. That land stays here. That land has got to provide for wildlife, for Mother Nature, for food. That's what the land is for. And it's true. It's true. Because we can't take these things with us when we're no longer here, can we? We can just pass them down, but nobody ever is going to own it. But there's one thing that you do own, and that is yourself, your spirit. That is you, the true you. That is what you will take with you when you leave. Nothing more. Nothing more. Your spirit. Your spirit. That's what you take. And the more goodness you put out here in this present, the more you will succeed as well. You will get to be able to do the things you choose you want to do. You will be guided into a direction of purity and light. Yes, it's all not just about rainbows. There is storms that come with it too. But we manage to deal with these storms a lot better when we are spiritually awoken. Like I said, we see things so differently, and we have guidance from the highest divine. Spiritually, you name it. You name it, my friend. I am just wanting to tell you that everything changes when you start to emit your own frequency rather than absorbing the frequencies around you, if you see what I'm saying. When you start making your own imprints on this world, and you're on the intent also of the universe, rather than receiving it, an imprint from existence, that's when you will change, my friend. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that anyhow. And I just want to say thank you to absolutely everybody who's coming on my channel and leaving all the positive feedback and everything else. I appreciate yous. I am so grateful to yous, and we all helping each other evolve, aren't we? And we all helping each other, you know, walk out into this world with pure light in our hearts rather than any darkness, because light overshadows the darkness, my friend. It does, yes. So anyhow, there we go. I've had my little chat, and I am sending love and light out to you. Nothing is impossible. If you use your mind and believe, dear friend, you will move that mountain. Love and light.